poppin', YouTube family? It's your boy Dwight. Welcome back to the channel, Silverback Sillage. Hope all is well with everybody. First off, do your boy a huge favor. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And hit that bell icon so you can be notified when I post new content. Now, today I'm here with two fragrances that has made their fair share of noise in the fragrance community. TikTok, everywhere you look, people are talking about these fragrances and how great they are. But I'll be the judge of that. Keep it locked. Well, let's get down to business. Today, I plan to probe back off into the house of Lattafa. And these are two fragrances. Like I said, everybody named Mama's talking about them right now. But I was like, man, I got to get my nose on these. And they from the Bade'e Al Oud line. And I've already brought Oud for Glory onto the channel. And today, I'm here with Lattafa Sublime. And this one here is called Honor and Glory. Just want to make sure I get that name right. Let's start off with the Sublime one here. Box presentation I've actually showed you before. Here you go. Open it up. You rest in that bed. Basic product information and hologram on the back of it. So you see one of these boxes, you see them all. Bottle presentation. Seen one of these bottles also, you've seen them all. Lattafa on the top. Gold-plated information on the bottom that you can probably barely see. But what do these juices smell like? Let's start off with the Sublime. I could tell you right off the bat, I can smell this one from here, but let me go ahead and give you the main accords for this one. It's fruity, fresh, tropical, vanilla, rose, sweet, and green, with top notes of apple, lychee, and rose, mid notes of plum and jasmine, base notes of vanilla, moss, and patchouli. But what do I get with this one? Now, right off the bat, you get that lychee in the opening, so it's a rosy, jammy rose with that lychee that's kind of a fruity nuance as well. But the apple's right there too, and you also get the hint of that plum that's in the mid for this fragrance. It reigns supreme throughout the whole lifetime of the fragrance, right along with that apple and lychee. Lychee gives a little bit of a candied floral nuance to most fragrances. And most people, when they hear lychee, they kind of cringe and think that it's going to be a feminine leading fragrance. But this one here, to me, as far as the unisex capabilities for it, it splits it right down the middle. I can definitely say that. Now, what it reminds me of is if you've ever had a really, really good fruit heavy, as far as scent profile, cup of juice or Hawaiian punch, to say the least, is what I get from this. Very, very good smelling scent. And it's one that can be from casually worn to maybe a nice polo shirt, outside activities in the heat. To me, it's one that will be in heavy rotation this summer because of the uniqueness of the scent profile. And I have nothing else in my collection that smells like this one here. So I will say all of the hype and the hoopla about the Sublime version of this fragrance is warranted. And it's actually, I can co-sign for it because it's a very, very good scent profile. Really, really good. Now let's go ahead and switch over to Honor and Glory. Tell you what I think on this one here. Couple of good sprays. This is another one that definitely got, both fragrances got some strength and some kick. You don't have to have you bury your nose in it to be able to smell it. But with the main accords with this one is sweet, warm, and spicy, fruity, vanilla, woody, powdery, cinnamon, tropical, and amber. And might I add, the Sublime one got a tropical, nice nuance to it as well. It's a nice one as well. But we got top notes of pineapple, creme brulee, mid notes of cinnamon, benzoin, turmeric, and pepper, base notes of vanilla, sandalwood, cashmere, and moss. But what I get with this one here, that pineapple pops and that creme brulee accord pops as well. If you've ever even smelled like a vanilla creme brulee and maybe had you some fruit on the side, that's what I get with this one right here. But I will say the spices in this fragrance doesn't shy away from making its presence in this composition right here as well. Because once you get that pineapple and that creme brulee mixture in that opening, all those spices are definitely just hovering around that scent bubble that this fragrance gives you here. I personally think that Sublime may project a little farther, but the Honor and Glory seems like it may stick around a little longer. Both fragrances gives you right around that 8 hour mark, but to me the Honor and Glory was still, to me, giving me wafts of it when the air would hit it in that 10 hour mark. I need to wear Sublime a little bit more to see if I'm getting that out of that, but I'm definitely getting that out of the Honor and Glory. Now, as Honor and Glory begins to dry down, it gets real creamy with the vanilla and the sandalwood. So you already start off with a dessert like gourmand level of performance and scent profile with Honor and Glory being that pineapple and that creme brulee accord. And then as it begins to continue to dry down, those kind of begin to take a back seat, but you still smell that. But those spices then come to the forefront, being the cinnamon and the peppers and like the turmeric spice. You get all of that. So I will say on both fragrances, the note breakdown is very, very accurate. What you getting out of these, as far as the note breakdown, is what you really get. It ain't one of those ones where they advertise this and then you don't get it. Both of these, I can strongly recommend them both. So far, I've been extremely impressed with the Bade'e Al Oud line by Lattafa. They're 3 out of 3 for me because that Oud for Greatness clone is very, very close. I've actually heard recently of there's some other clones out there that they think is closer, but I haven't got my nose on those, so I can only speak for that one. But when it comes to both of these here, they're not cloning anything from what I'm led to understand. So they kind of go in their own direction, and that's what I can appreciate with these. So I think that's another thing that contributes to their uniqueness within my collection and me not having nothing else that smells like them. Both of them will be in heavy rotation, being the Sublime in, now that it's almost late spring and in summer. To me, this one here, you can pull it off in the summer. I wouldn't probably do it in scorching hot temperatures as far as Honor and Glory. It's more of a fall offering to me because it's more of a in your personal space type of scent profile. Whereas Sublime, you can be moving around in your intimate encounter type of scenery, but also you can enjoy it more away from home versus this one here is kind of a up close and personal scent profile for me. Rating for the both of them, Sublime for me, how unique it is, me never really encountering nothing that has this fruit punch melody thing for me. I give it a 9 out of 10 for what it's made out of. Now, Honor and Glory, I like it as well. I would probably give it a 7.58 because I can say that I can't say myself. First of all, I don't like creme brulee as far as dessert in real life, but the scent does smell good. This is going to be more of a situational scent profile. That's the best way for me to put it. So when I'm in that mood to spray on pineapple and have a creamy, ice creamish creme brulee type of scent profile on me, then I would go with that. But in most cases where it's not just a strictly watching movies with my woman type of deal, I probably would choose something else because it's not at the top of my list of like the bombest gourmand that I've ever smelled. But I recommend that you get your nose on both of these. I really don't know how easy it would be for you to get a sample of either one of these. And both bottles was only around that $30 price point off of Amazon. So I will say, if you purchase these and you don't like them, I can almost guarantee somebody in your family will like them. And both fragrance profiles are unisex. So ladies, don't shy away from the note breakdown that you heard, or fellas even. If you know that you can handle some florals and some gourmand nuances within your fragrance wardrobe, you should check these out. That's my time. Peace.